What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Of course, this is Beer Talk with Kyle and Joe. I am Kyle.
What is up, my friends? My name's Joe.
Really excited to be back. Thank you guys so much for being here. So today we have a follow-up review, and I got to be honest. I look forward to all of them, but this one I was so excited for. Elite Grooming. There it is. This is a company that, in my opinion, is the number one most underrated in the game. It is an up-and-coming company. They just nail everything. Feel and beard scent. So I'm super excited to talk with you guys about it. If you don't know, the owner's name is Jay. He's known as Jay Hustle on Instagram. And again, he is the owner of Elite Grooming.
All right. And before we dive into these brand new scents and some new ingredients that Jay has in some of these oils, hang tight after this intro and we'll be right back. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that intro. Let's dive right into these products. So we have a new Emu blend that Elite has started, as well as some other new scents to talk about. So let's not waste any time. So these are the two bottles of oil, and that is what they look like there. So as you can see, I first and foremost, I love that he has the clear bottle, so you can see that awesome unique color of that emu oil, which is going to be this one. And if you guys are not familiar with emu, ostrich oil, those kind of products are really known to have a cloudy type look, and it makes it look very, very unique. And then of course you have the standard amber bottles with those awesome silver labels as well. So diving into the prices for these, the non-emu blended oils are going to run you at $16. And that is also going to be the same for the butters. And then for the oil and butters with the emu in it, it's going to be $18 each. So awesome prices, definitely on that market average that we normally talk about. And then, of course, the presentation's looking pretty slick. Kyle, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I think it's totally fair, especially with that 15% off from our affiliate discount code. I think it's very reasonable. Emu oil, ostrich oil, things like that are really, I don't want to call it flavor of the month, but they're getting really popular. So it's cool that Elite kind of steps up and has a brand, or I should say a line with the emu oil in it. But let's go ahead and dive right into these new scents. One of these scents is actually not released yet, so we'll save that one for the end. But Joe, you want to go ahead and kick us off?
All right. So let's go ahead and start off with the emu blends. Because the one scent that you talked about that's not released is not an emu. So let's just keep them all together. And the first one that I'm going to start off with is none other than Prolific. And I apologize with the silver. The light reflects off of it really, really a lot. So let me see if I can get it focused really quick. There you go. All right. And one thing to notice is that on these labels, he does have the scent profile on them. So he has the name and the actual profile itself. We always love that. We always encourage companies to always do that with their labels. And this scent is going to be bergamot, grapefruit, vetiver, Sichuan pepper, geranium, and amberwood. So Kyle, why don't you go ahead and start off with your opinion first?
Yeah, so in this bunch, out of these five we're going to talk about, there was some serious home run hitters. There were some I really loved. I was just okay on Prolific. It's nice. It is. I'm picking up a lot of that pepper, which to me, it's okay. It's a very very manly, almost kind of a darker scent. Tickles your nostril hairs a little bit. It's good. I'm certainly not crazy about it. Again, basically, it's just okay for me. A little bit too much pepper for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. And so for me, I'm pretty much in line with you on that one. I am not a huge vetiver fan, and vetiver is another kind of outdoorsy type profile that is very strong. If not, completely handled properly. So I think when you have the vetiver and that pepper, which is very strong as well, together, it is something that is going to really take your nostrils for a full ride. And then you also have grapefruit. Grapefruit is a very strong citrus profile. It is more on that like sour and fresh type feel. So you definitely get a heavy hitter there. It's really going to just be up to what your nostrils can really tolerate, because this is definitely a strong profile that does last a good while in your beard. But it is like a fresh, clean, type scent for sure. Probably my least favorite, actually, out of all of them, I would say too. So I'm in line with Kyle on that one.
All right. And then our next one, and this is the one I'm really seeing a lot of hype about on Instagram and YouTube, things like that. This next one from the Emu blend is Blaze. As you can see, I used a good amount of Blaze for testing. Oh, gosh. It smells so good. So for Blaze, we have red grapefruit, red ginger, cranberry, red saffron, red leather, red woods, roasted red coffee. So you're noticing a bit of a theme there.
Mhm.
I love this scent. Oh my gosh. This one is absolutely a scent candidate of the year for 2021.
Mhm.
It is sweet. It is manly. It is cologne-like. It is everything you want. I even get a touch of like that outdoorsy. To see the roasted red coffee is so interesting because I'm not really picking up coffee, but at the same time, once you hear it, it adds to it you get some kind of back notes of those beans,
Mhm.
which is really cool. But Blaze is phenomenal. I was absolutely blown away by it.
Yeah. Dude, again, I'm right there with you. And I will start off by saying every time I get new beard mail, I always have the wife take a sniff out of the products that I get. When she smelled this, her jaw hit the floor and clear as day. This is her brand new favorite scent that I currently have out of my entire collection. I
Wow.
think the reason why she likes this so much and why I like it so much is that it really does remind me of like a polo red. And I really think that it really matches that theme. I think he did a great job of putting his own spin on it as well. This is one of the best cologne scented beard products that I have put in my beard. And as you guys know, we have dropped a top 5 cologne video already. If we had this one in there, this would be number 1 on that list as of right now. I loved it. I love the cleanliness of it. I love the freshness. I felt like a man. I really felt like I was turning my wife on when I had this scent. Do I dare say she loved it? And you know what? I love it too. Amazing scent on that.
Yeah, Blaze was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so our next one is Entice, and this one is not from the Emu line, as you can see. But Entice was another one. Oh, God. Just so smooth, so manly. Vanilla bean, sweet apple, bergamot, blonde woods, and sensual musk. Um, you can really, I don't want to say it's an apple scent. This is definitely a manly cologne, smooth, sexy type of scent. But once you read that there's apple in it, it makes sense. You can pick up just a little bit of those citrus notes in there, but I'm telling you, this one, again,
Mhm.
you got to just smell it. It's crazy. This is what we do. And these are so hard to describe, but it's manly, it's cologne, it's smooth. I am wearing this right now in beard. My wife just walked past me when she came in from work and she goes, "Ooh, what are you wearing? It smells good." Like it's one of those type of scents. I hope I did it justice.
Yeah, man. And I tell you what, dude, you're making it really hard to follow you for this video because I think we're just really in sync on this one. And if you guys have seen our videos before, you know that's not always the case. If this is
Right.
your first time watching our video, first of all, welcome. But we are normally not this identical. I
Right.
really get a good freshness with a little bit of outdoorsiness to it, but it has like a little bit of creamy aspect to it. I really get. It's soft, but it's still musky. Just a very unique manly type scent. I really like the way that he blended this to really make it stand out for sure. So
Absolutely. The next one is Voyage. And again, guys, this smells so good.
Mhm.
Bergamot, melon, grapefruit, jasmine, sandalwood, and amber. So this one, again, you're talking a manly, softer, nice, clean, going out type of scent, like maybe like a suit and tie type of scent. This is, to me, I'm picking up more of the amber. I love amber. Amber is just that scent that brings everything together. And Voyage was absolutely fantastic. It's so hard to describe. These last three, Blaze, Entice, and then Voyage, were by far my top three favorite out of these. And it wasn't just like, oh, these are my favorite. These are like go-tos. When I'm not testing, these are ones that I will be wearing.
Okay.
What do you think of Voyage, Joe?
Yeah, man. It took me on a voyage, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Seriously, not even trying to be funny. I really think the name is perfect for this scent. It has like a tropical like feel to it a little bit with that melon. It's like you're kind of like on an island of your own. You have the floralness that comes from the jasmine. That is a really nice touch that
Mhm.
goes with that grapefruit and melon. I like that the grapefruit kind of takes a more of a back seat compared to some of the other scents that he has that has grapefruit in it. But it adds a nice little punch to it as well. And then of course you have additional citrus from the bergamot, and then that sandalwood just kind of adds to that woodiness and cleanness that this really gets. Just
Right.
super fresh, very
Yeah.
fresh. Unique take on maybe like a tropical type scent.
Yeah, yeah, good point. Super unique though. But when you say tropical, it's not what you're expecting.
It's
Like,
not your
don't
coconut, it's
think
not
like
your
pina colada.
pineapple, but that melon and
Yeah,
bergamot and citrus aspect of it kind of makes me feel that way a little bit.
exactly. Yeah, almost like a tropical cologne, if you will.
Exactly.
All right. So the next one, this one is not released yet. This will be out in the next week or two. This is Sabine. So this one again, I was just okay on this one. There's patchouli in this. You have to be a patchouli fan. To me, patchouli is like mustard. You like it or you don't.
Mhm.
Um, so cedarwood, amber, patchouli, and sensual musk. I thought this was really well executed. I'm not a patchouli fan, so I'm going to take a pass on this one. But if you like patchouli, it's right up your alley. It's very well done. It's smooth. The patchouli doesn't hit you in the face, but if you don't like patchouli, you don't like patchouli. So
Yeah. Yeah. The patchouli is definitely front and center. I think the cedarwood comes in literally right behind it.
mhm.
There is something about amongst the two that really connect well with one another. However, though, even with that connection, how well they work together, it's also really not a profile for me. It kind of gives you like that old school 70s vibe, type scent. Patchouli is really known in that, like, kind of has that incense feel to it. I'm not normally for that as well, but I do like the powderiness that the amber brings to it. I think when it does release, I think there's definitely going to be a market for it,
Oh yeah.
especially if you're in for that for those kind of stuff. What I will say is it's a profile that I can tell is executed very well, even if it's not a profile choice for me. I think a lot of times reviewers kind of get that mixed up where just because it's not their type of profile, it kind of leaves people to believe that it just wasn't made right. I think this was made right. It just isn't Kyle and I's profile. So.
Right. Yeah. Well said. Well said. Yeah, it's funny. It is rare when Joe and I are completely aligned on the scents and the feels, but this is one. This is one of those companies. So regular blend, if you will, and then Emu. To me, the Feel and Beard, we don't want to go crazy with it because we have another review where we talk about Feel and Beard. They're both incredible. My beard's almost has to be in the mood for some Emu. Like whenever my beard's like I'm having a rough beard day, it's a little more dry. That Emu really helps my beard. If I had to choose one, I would say probably his regular blend, but absolutely love them both. Are you with me on that, Joe?
Yeah, and I do want to say,
Yeah.
obviously, he does add the refined emu to that. Another ingredient in here that I did want to talk about really briefly is the Baringaraj oil. Now,
Mhm.
when we talked to Jay about this profile, the reason why he wanted to use this is because first, it's a profile that you really don't see. This is the first time that I'm coming across this specific ingredient. I'm sure, or maybe there is another company that uses it. Either I just don't remember because we try so much, or we just haven't tried it at all. What is really special about this is that it's really known to help reduce dandruff and inflammation. So when you think about inflammation, that happens a lot with guys who have sensitive skin and have to be very cautious with certain products that they put into their beard, especially beard oils, because it is meant for your skin. So that is something that Jay was very proud of and happy to have in his profile. And I just wanted to make sure that we touched on that.
Yeah, for sure. That was a nice addition. Yeah, the feel and beard for all these products is fantastic. If it's not my number one butter, it is number two. It is right there. I absolutely love this butter. It is very nourishing. It's very soft. It's very creamy, but at the same time, it gives my beard volume, which I love. This butter to me is as good during the day as it is at night, which is something I really appreciate. So guys, like we mentioned before, it'll be down below. We'll throw the link to Elite Grooming. Also, our affiliate discount code is Beard Talk 15. That will also be down below. Feel free to use that. So that's good for any of the beard products. In my opinion, if you have not tried Elite, I have no idea what you are waiting for. I personally think this company is going to blow up. It is absolutely one of my favorites right now. Joe, what else?
Dude, you said it all, man. So I just give him a chance. Use our code if you would like. He's making some really killer stuff. You really can't go wrong with an oil butter combo. I think they are pretty much equal when it comes to what I prefer. Just solid all around.
Right. Well said. All right, guys. That's all the time that we have for you today. As always, keep it growing.
And we'll talk to you at the next one. Cousins out.